Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know is always in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and please leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just email me and I will hook you up. All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated as well. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on this channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? I receive a download and Spirit has a message for me to share with you, okay? And the message is to be mindful of weighing yourself, be mindful of misjudging yourself. Be mindful of comparing and contrasting yourself to others, making adjustments in your life because of what you see someone else doing, being, or receiving, or experiencing. Be mindful of this. I mentioned this in a previous read, but only briefly, and Spirit wanted me to address it again. It is important as I speak to you, I'm also speaking to myself, but it is very important for us as humans to be very mindful of comparing ourselves to others. It is very mindful to also not make adjustments in your personal life because you are maybe quenching a thirst to experience, be, have, or do what someone else is doing. You never know what someone is tolerating, or you never know what kind of position a person is in to maintain what they have. Spirit is saying, do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by the illusions around you, collective, moving forward. I spoke on this briefly in a previous read that I did minutes, maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago. But the download came back and Spirit said, no, I want you to elaborate more, tell the people more. Okay, and so I'm here to focus on that alone instead of other things incorporated. We all are uniquely, individually, divinely created, as I always share. And it's important to know this and stand on it, okay? There's a reason why things occur in people's lives. There are many layers of reasons of why we experience different things. We all are from different backgrounds. We are here to learn and we are here to grow. Life is about losses, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Life is about gains, gaining things, whether it's a person, place, or thing, and transforming ourselves as we move forward on our path. You know, this journey is not a race, it is a marathon and it will continue. You know, even after one transitions from planet Earth, it continues. And so Spirit wants you to be mindful and know this, that you are uniquely and divinely, individually created. You have your own mission and your own purpose. It is okay to be inspired by someone, collective. It is okay to be intrigued by someone. It is okay to be encouraged by someone. But don't downplay yourself. Don't be hard on yourself because you're focused on what someone else is doing. There are many people, I'm pretty sure thousands and millions, who will agree with what I'm sharing with you. You never know what a person is tolerating or enduring in order to maintain the lifestyle that you are observing. We are blessed and given so many things to be grateful and thankful for. But the main, we all have a purpose, and your main purpose is not necessarily wrapped around the material. The material things here and on planet Earth in the Matrix as humans are the extras. And that's why we have so much to be grateful for. Because the universe and divine has given us extras, the wonderful houses, the wonderful cars, the overflow of abundance, of prosperity, of opportunity, healthy babies, a loving, nurturing family, a loving, nurturing marriage or relationship or partnership, successful businesses, going able to go to school to further your education, entrepreneurship, we all have gifts and skills, whether it's doing hair, cutting hair, whether you can draw, write, create, sing, dance, rap. You could be a seamstress. You can make clothes. We all are born with gifts, and we all are given gifts. But your main purpose is not the material. Those are the extras. Those are the extra things that are given to you once you come through the birth canal. and you are planted here in the matrix to learn lessons and fulfill your contract. Those are extra things. Spirit wants us to be mindful of not being so overly consumed and concerned with the extra things. We are all that we need. We need not to look to the left, to the right, and on the outside of us. We are all that we need. It's time to go within yourself. I know you've heard it time and time again, but you keep hearing it because Spirit wants you to hear it time and time again. Your ancestors want you to hear it time and time again. The universe wants you to hear it time and time again. Yahweh wants you to hear it time and time again until you get it. And that's why there's so much to be grateful for. It is wonderful to upgrade your vehicle. It is a wonderful thing to maybe get a nice piece of jewelry. It is a wonderful thing to expand your home. All these things are wonderful, but do not live your life in a repetitive cycle, wanting to compete or living your life or putting in overtime and working so much, spending so much time at work that you're unable to even, figure out what your purpose is because you're so drained and tired. You're working 5 days a week. Some people are working 6. Some people are working 2 jobs or a job and a half that you're drained and you're tired. You're so drained and tired that when you hear conversations that are not on your frequency, or you hear or see signs and synchronicities that are not on your frequency, and I have synchronicity right here. I hope you can see that in this bubble here. You become disturbed or deterred, or you say that's not happening or that's not true. That's because you're busy throwing yourself into overworking and exerting yourself. Life is about more than just working hard and not being able to play. This card says play in the consequences. Synchronicities are on your side. A synchronicity could be something as simple as this read, or you meeting or crossing the path of a stranger and having them stare at you or have a conversation with you or say something brief to you. Things that you obtain here on the planet Earth, they are attachments. We know a car note is an attachment. We know a mortgage is an attachment. We know a marriage is an attachment. We know becoming a parent is an attachment. And attachments comes with an obligation of responsibility. There's nothing wrong with it, but understand Spirit is saying these things come with an attachment. That attachment comes with a responsibility. Be mindful of what you are asking for. Make sure you are ready to receive these things. Never mind telling yourself that there's been a delay. That says delay there. I hope you can see that. Never mind telling yourself that there's been a delay. There is no delay. Everything is where it needs to be, according to plan, according to what's written in the stars for you. It's not about when you want it to happen or when you want it to arrive. It's about the right timing. Be mindful of asserting yourself and pushing and pressing and putting the cart before the horse, as they say. It's a good idea to work on learning to be patient and learning to be still when necessary, and working on ways to not grow frustrated, collective. Everyone has been through a lot. I hear someone saying, but I've been through a lot. The whole world, we've all been through a lot. We've all been through a lot. The message is Spirit wants you to go deeper. Spirit wants you to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. It may be something that doesn't even interest you. It may be something that you don't even believe in. The very thing you're running from just may be the thing you need to run to. The very thing, collective, that you are running from just may be the thing that you need to run to. Be mindful of duplicating and imitating the lifestyles of other people. Once again, it's okay to be encouraged, motivated, inspired. Be mindful. of wanting to imitate or duplicate other people. Be mindful of your children, your small children. Talk to them as well. We all know that kids will go their own way, but do your portion of talking to them as well, of not imitating and duplicating what they see, especially on social media. Have wilderness here. It says wildness, my bad. It says wildness. Be mindful. These lifestyles that you are observing and seeing, different people live and experience, they come with things. They come with an obligation, they come with a responsibility. And some of them come with a lot of karmic debt as well. Don't be so swift and quick and be ready to become the rebel. Be a rebel of your own mission in your own path. Be an individual. Dare to be different. Spirit is saying, I dare you to be different. I dare you to think outside the box. I dare you to do something you've never done before. I dare you to stop passing judgment. I dare you to really go within. I dare you to utilize those gifts or those skills that you have that you are not using. Maybe you have gifts and skills that maybe you've been mocked or teased as a small child or in your upbringing, or maybe currently today. You could have people saying things to you like, who do you think you are, a doctor? Who do you think you are, a teacher? I dare you to say, damn right I am. I'm about to exercise on that. Those comments, that mockery you may have received, is a synchronicity. That says synchronicity in that bubble there, collective. Those are synchronicities. Those are signs. That's the energy that spirit and source is speaking of. Even karmic family members or siblings may have teased you about particular things coming up as a small child. Those are signs. Those are synchronicities. Maybe you're someone who loves to cook. Who do you think you are, a chef? You always cooking. You always cooking. That's a nudge. Maybe you have a gift. Maybe you have a gift to work your magic in the kitchen and could become a world-renowned chef, or have your own catering business, or open a restaurant, or create an abundant stream of income from your cooking skills. All those moments of people teasing you or throwing seeds of doubt, those are synchronicities as well. But it takes someone willing to shift their perception in order to see and receive these things. All those comments, maybe you did want to model or something. Maybe you are someone who likes to wear makeup or change your hair or wear certain fashion. Who do you think you are, a model? He's always dancing. She's always dancing. Once again, the rebel. I dare you to go ahead. Those are signs and synchronicities, letting you know that, that is one of your missions here. You're meant to be a world-renowned chef. You're meant to start that catering business. You're meant to write that cookbook. Okay? You're meant to be a supermodel. Go ahead and make that portfolio. You're meant to do dance or be a dance teacher because you're always dancing, and maybe people make fun of you dancing or always speaking on how you dance. You think you a teacher, you think you a doctor, you think you know it all because you are someone who will always have bright ideas, and instead of people complimenting you, they like to mock you, or they'll say something backwards to you. Those words, you think you are, that's a synchronicity. Spirit is saying, I dare you to think outside the box. I dare you to just live your life and be you. Never mind what anyone else is doing. Never mind what anyone else is purchasing or buying, because it comes with a responsibility, and it is an attachment that will keep you on the hamster wheel of putting in that overtime, because you got to pay for this and pay for that. It's not free. You have to pay for things now. Currency. It's required here in the matrix. So be mindful, be grateful for what you have. And the people that have these things will agree with me and they'll say she's right. It comes with a responsibility. Everything that glitter isn't gold. As you move forward, as you progress in life, you should, I'm not going to say you're supposed to, you should desire to make life more simple for yourself. Not stay on the hamster wheel of, oh, I got to go and do this because I want to upgrade. And your family and your spouse is looking like, wow, you work 6 days a week. We never see you. We going on vacation next month. Are you coming? No, I got to stay here because I got to pay off that credit card. And I'm not making mockery of anyone. This message is, spiritually led. There's nothing more or less happening on my channel. The goal should be for you to make things easier for yourself, for you, for your family, for your spouse, for your children. To decrease, not increase responsibility, not increase attachments, but to decrease and learn to be okay and confident. It is wonderful to upgrade and have nice things, but if it is overwhelming you and stressing you and depleting you and keeping you on that hamster wheel, you can never ever sit down, you can never ever take a vacation, you can never ever have a day off, there is something going on. There is something going on that needs to be reevaluated and considered. Because collective, you are important. You are the MVP. You have to save you. No one is coming to pull you by the hand. You have to save you. My. Never mind what's trendy. Spirit is saying that you're going to always see something that's trendy, that's up and coming every day of your life in different facets. It's okay to obtain these things, but it should never deplete you. And it should never keep you on a hamster wheel of obligation where you will become imbalanced. Imbalanced because you can't take a day off. Imbalanced because you're constantly in fear and worried about something getting paid or meeting the deadline. It should not stress you. If you're going to obtain it, it should not stress and worry you. Like some of these hula days, but that's another video. To each his own. Celebrate, live your life as you want. The divine would never give you anything to worry about and frustrate you. If a hula day is coming up and the bills are due, pay your bills. You would never be given a celebration. That's another video. Source would never give you anything to frustrate you or stress you. Let that marinate. To each his own. We all have different lives. You have free will to do what you want, celebrate and honor what you want. I call it the hula days because the hula hoops in a circle. And the circle reminds me of the hamster wheel. Gotta keep going and keep pedaling and pedaling and pedaling and pedaling. And many will perish from earth with the shoulda, woulda, coulda theory. I wish I would have. I wish I should have. I could have. But I was so busy trying to maintain what's trendy instead of living a balanced life. I was trying to maintain what's trendy instead of being happy and being able to take a day off or put my feet up. I was trying to keep up with what's trendy instead of just being grateful for what I have. I was trying to keep up with what's being trendy instead of just loving me the way I am and only dealing with people, places, and things that supports that. Confirmation. I trust and hope that this read assists you for your highest good. Everything on this channel is spiritually led. There's nothing more or less happening. May you find a light within yourself at your own proper timing and pivot in a direction that is best for you and your highest good. Ashe.